Well, actually,
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This your man Marcus A. Brown, and I'm here to tell y'all that I just got done with my first consultation with the brother Andre of Love Crossing Borders. I just wanted to give him his praises. I need y'all to do two things if you haven't already. If you haven't subscribed to his YouTube channel, Love Crossing Borders. Also, if you are going to Colombia, if you're thinking of going anywhere, traveling internationally, please consider booking a consultation with the OG Andre of Love Crossing Borders. You will not be disappointed. I'm a fan of the channel, so I booked a 2-hour session just to show support, just to show love and say what's up. He provided a wealth of information, way more than I was even expected. He has an excellent presentation. So I just wanted to let y'all know you will not be disappointed. Book the consultation, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Dre, man, I appreciate you. I will be out in Colombia in 2025 next year, and I look forward to linking up with you. And y'all, get in tune with him if you haven't already. Tell him MAB sent you. Peace.
Where are all the black men? And I'm not talking about the scammers, the drug dealers, the robbers, and the crooks.
well, actually,
Okay, hello everyone. Okay, perfect. Now I can see it is working.
All right, guys. Put a one in the comment section if you can hear Andrea clearly.
Hmm. Okay, let me know, you guys, if everything is going well with the mic. I think, yeah, I think everything is working. Perfecto. Let me know, you too. Thank you for you guys start coming to the live stream. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for letting me know, because seriously, because I got here on mute, so obviously I if you guys don't comment, I didn't notice. But yeah, thank you so much, you guys. I hope everybody who is in Florida are doing well. You know that today the hurricane, you know, uh, visit Florida, Tampa, and all that area. And thanks God, because I did my little prayer under two, you know, because we have family over there, you know, Andrew's uncle, um, friends, you know, and a lot of you guys. So seriously, it was kind of worry, all the news and everything. It's just like it's really sad, you know, but that is nature. But yeah, thanks God that all the hurricane went down, and I know that it was a lot of people who died, but um, it was that five or how to say, five level, you know. But thanks God, you guys, that everything is going well, and I hope that there's no more hurricanes right now. Seriously, the weather is crazy. It's crazy around the world, and yeah, even Cuba. I saw just a news on Cuba that they have just a little bit, not too much, because you know, if a hurricane really shocked Cuba, I think Cuba disappears, because they don't have the how to say, guys, like the support, you know, like compared to other countries. But yeah, thank you so much, you guys, for start coming here. And yeah, the topic for today, the topic for tonight is things that you should look out for when you move it to Colombia. Absolutely. And obviously, before I start with the topic, let me go to the comment section, of course. Yeah, Uncle Jeff is here turning just for a minute. I have hunger, and yeah, thank you, Jeffrey, for being here. And he's doing well. He's in Tampa right now, but he's well, thanks God. Mr. O, thank you so much for being here. Buenas noches. Thank you a lot. Thank you guys for being here. And yeah, we will thank you a lot for letting me know about the mic. And yes, guys. So before I start with the topic, you know that I always talking about, for example, and this is just not happen to uh just Americans. You know, now you can see that happens to everybody, to any type of owner or any nationality. And I talk about this nightclub, the last live stream, right? And it was a Chileno guy, Chileno tourist, that he came here. He was visiting here Cali, and he was having such a great time with his boys. And he was in the nightclub La Pergola, you know, that I mentioned this nightclub the last live stream. And he was in La Pergola having drinks and everything. And they met two girls, you know, they start sharing drinks and everything. And after that everything was over, he asked them, and he said that, I know it was my fault, but I asked them to what we're gonna do next. So I offered to come to my Airbnb, and that happens here in Cali, which is more embarrassing. And the guy say that, yeah, come on to our Airbnb, and he recognized that it was his fault. And they were drinking a lot of beers, and he said one of the girls went to the bathroom, and next thing, I don't remember anything, because we just got robbed. They took everything. They took money. They took my equipment. They took my expensive watch, And I mean, comment section, you know, you girl. I mean, seriously, I say you don't blame anybody, just you. Seriously. I don't know. I just like that happens when you don't watch videos or you don't go to some groups or you don't ask for some advice when it comes to visit Colombia, you know? And yeah, it's really um it's really disappointed that happened in my city, you know. And but I say these girls, they don't even care if you are from Chile, if you are from Peru, or if you are from Spain. Doesn't matter. They want the money, and we are in the rough time right now because you know December is coming, so everybody's trying to get that money. Everybody's hustle. So yeah, he recognized that it was his fault and he lost a lot of money and everything. And he said, "Well, thanks God that I'm alive." That and now I hear that this is could be worse. Now you hear after this is happened. I don't seriously, guys. I don't know why guys trust to these females and take you to your Airbnb and know how's the that is the business going on here in Colombia. So it's really embarrassing, you know. Still going on, and to me it's like, and then they're trying to blame us for that BS. But seriously, you don't pay attention, you don't see the signs, you don't see red flags, you just trust with your little head, and that's it. That's the worst idea ever. But yes, before I start with the last year, I want to share that little story that I just watched a few days ago, and I shared with Dre, and I say, "This dude, I mean, seriously." But yeah, you guys, that's my little story, and yeah, I'm gonna start with the topic. Thank you, Jay, for being here. Yeah, the Caribbean will assist Cuba as much as possible. Those are our friends. Yeah, of course. But I mean, what I mean is, the infrastructure of Cuba, they they can't handle a hurricane. Like if a hurricane hit directly like Tampa last night, you know, or Fort Myers, it's disappear. I mean, seriously, because the infrastructure in Cuba is really weak. You see those houses and everything. That's what I mean. That I know that a lot of people will support and everything, and yeah, me included, because I love Cuba so much. But it's the infrastructure that is not strong enough to handle a hurricane, like serious hurricane that hit directly to the island. Thank you, Black Nubian, for being here. Thank you, Maya, for being here. Thank you, Allah. My mom is here, always showing love and support to his lovely daughter. Thank you, Allah, you guys. So yeah. So the topic for tonight is things that you should look out for when you move into Colombia. And the number one is the west coast. Cost of overspending. Cost living in Colombia is low compared to your country, but don't waste your money just because you have money. Exactly. I mean, Colombia compared to other countries, even in South America, is really cheap. That you can afford here to buy an apartment, a house, property, finca, you know, uh, real real estate business is really affordable compared to other countries. Like for example, obviously in Mexico is way too much expensive compared to Colombia. Wait a second. There's something here. Okay, there we go. No, let me go here. There we go. Okay, got it. So compared to Colombia, Mexico is way too much expensive. The art to Colombia, the art is super expensive compared to Colombia. But yes, you guys, the just the reason that you have money and obviously your dollar is stronger, or your Canadian dollar, or Europe, or your pound is stronger compared to Colombian peso, doesn't mean that you should spend all your money. It's just like crazy, you guys. Now that I'm very excited to do this topic, but it's really crazy that people assume that it's just one person living here in a really nice apartment, Um, I said, yeah, $2,000 for is the cost of living for me in Colombia. I said, just by yourself, that's way too much money. That's just throw money to the trash because it's way too much. It's way too much money. I mean, if you don't have credits here or you don't have like for example you get a car so you have to pay for is different, but seriously it's just $2,000 is way too much. It's a lot of money just for yourself, so don't waste your money just because you have money. I mean, be smart when it comes to money. Yeah, and I did that comparison between DR and Colombia when we were visiting Santo Domingo. I mean, Dre and I we did a little grocery shopping over there. For we stay over there a month, and we get grocery shopping, and it was $200, like for 4 days, and we would just buy. I mean, the base is like eggs, fruit, stuff for making breakfast, and it was $200. I remember. I will never forget that. I said it was $200. It was too much, you know. I say, wow. I mean, we spent in that time. I'm talking about 3 years ago, and right now, like a Dre explained in other live streams, like we spend around 350 for our grocery shopping per month in Cali. I know Medellin is a little bit is more expensive because the cost of living in Medellin is way too much compared to Cali, and obviously because a lot of foreigners are living in Medellin right now. Bogota, hands down. Cartagena is too. I hear that a lot about Cartagena. So yeah, you guys. I mean, even compared city to city, is in Colombia is super different. But yeah, the cost of living is way too much better. Colombia between the U.S., between Canada, between England, between Spain. It's I mean seriously, it's just like one of my friends. He was he was looking for someone in. He lives in one of the cities in UK, in England, and he need a roommate. Share a roommate, and he got a free bedroom, £600. £600 for one bedroom. 600. I say that is way too much money. That's seriously, that's too much money. I mean, here in Colombia, you can find a nice apartment, and I can tell you guys a nice apartment for $800 or $700 in a really good area. Um, Location, really good strata. Colombia, we got five stratas: one, two, low class; three, four, middle class; and five and six, upper class. So you can find a really nice apartment for that money. And in our area here in Cali, we live in a really nice apartment, and rent here. And I'm talking about this is strata five. Um, it's about between $600 until $900 in really nice apartments, big apartments, pool included, grocery stores around. We got Price Mart. Price Mart is like Costco, right? We got Price Mart here. We have nightclubs. The manga area, that is the let's say the manga is not like because nothing compared like Poblado. Poblado is another level. But let's say that is like a little Provenza. Like they have a lot of nightclubs over there in that area. We are just 5 minutes away. I mean, seriously, from that area, and got all the nightclubs around. So a lot of people come. A lot of people know half of Cali. They go to party in Manga. And yeah, we have everything closer here. So this is strata five where we live in apartments. You can find apartment between $600 until $900 or 1,000. It depends, but depends what you want. But here it's just like it's really affordable. It really is. So Anna can it is really cool, to find those options. And for you guys that I know that a lot of you guys that they are living here in Cali, you like the north area, and if you like the south area, good. I personally, I'm not. I don't like too much the south area. Even today, you guys, it was raining super hard in Cali, and we got WhatsApp group, right? So I think I sent a video. Yeah, I sent a video to the group. And I say here is just, we have two drops and a lot of wind. I can say that we have a lot of wind, but South, it was totally disaster in South today. I mean, South was floating. A lot of malls, they got water floating around. It was a disaster in South today in Cali. And here in North, nothing happened. Like rain, but just like two drops, and that's it. So that's what I like North of Cali. I mean, I feel really comfortable in North of Cali. Yeah, I like it. Okay, you guys. The number two is without Spanish, it would take you longer to make Colombia your home. At least that you have someone, or you got your girlfriend, or you got your wifey, or you got a group of friends, But for some foreigners, they are only here because they don't know Spanish. And you guys, seriously, there's a lot of. There we go. There's a lot of options to you can learn Espanol and take the advantage if you are, for example, here or Bogota or Medellin or Pereira or Armenia. If you are in these cities, take the advantage to learn Espanol. Why? Because in the Atlantic coast, the Spanish is different. No, no different. I mean the accent is different, so maybe it's hard for you guys to understand Espanol over there. Even for me to understand what they're saying is kind of hard. It's kind of hard because I mean, I'm so, my ears so used to it, to um the caleño, accent. So yeah, it's just like take the advantage if you are in these cities that we speak more neutral, and not too much Caribbean, because they speak super fast. They speak like Dominican, like Puerto Rican. So yes, guys, like for real. But if you, I mean, I recommend to you guys that they have a really good uh group of friends, or if you want to contact us and we can help you a little bit for you relocate here in Cali or paperwork, that we always are here for help you guys with things that you need, because I completely understand that when it comes to relocate, and I would like to have that when we relocate in another country, have people, friends that we can't feel, support, and let me know about the how's everything works in that country, for example. So yes, you guys, for example, I feel really glad that I have family in Spain, so they understand better. That I have family in Italy, so I mean, that's gonna help a lot when it comes to relocate. But yes, you guys, I mean, here is just like that's why you guys constantly ask, as Dre was to me, about some cities, about some barrios here in Cali. And yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm going to give you guys my opinion, my honest opinion, when it comes to live here in Cali, for example. But yeah, group of friends is going to help you a lot, seriously, a lot. And even a lot of foreigners, they live here. I mean, Drake got a lot of friends that they live here, that they know. Even they have been in some barrios that I never been. Sorry, they have been in some barrios that I never been. So it's really cool. It's really cool to share that information, for real. So yes, you guys. So the number two is without Spanish, it will take you longer to make Colombia your home. The number three, and this is really interesting. Um, There we go. The visa laws, in Colombia, to live in Colombia, not visiting, but to live in Colombia, you need a visa. And even Colombia is surprised that foreigners need a visa to stay here. Like you need to have a resident to stay here. I thought that was just the US or Spain or any country, but not Colombia. I don't know why Colombians, how do you say, minimize? That- Sorry if I said it wrong. Colombia. And I say, no, seriously, I mean, that's what I post a lot of, when guys get the visas and the cedulas, because yeah, that is a step by step that foreigners need to have to live in Colombia. But some Colombians, they didn't know about this, or they don't know about this. And yeah, the visas, we got a lot of visas, you guys. Sorry, we got a lot of visas. We got retire, we got married, we got a student, we got worker, we got visitors, we got digital nomad, the ones that I do. um any type of visa, just like we just put together all the paperwork and let's go for it. But we got a lot of different visas, and we got three types. Type V, visitors; type M, migrant; and type permanent. Is that right? Permanent or resident? It's just like, but the visa is residente permanente. Resident. So we got three types: V, M, and R. Your boy Dre finally got his resident resident visa. No, residente permanente. He finally got his resident visa after half. How many visas they have? Like two visas, two migrant visas. After the Andrew got two migrant visas. You know, Finally we could apply. We could apply for the resident one. That is the final visa. That's the last one. And after that, you complete that time, he can apply for the Colombia citizenship. But that is after a few years that he got this resident visa. But yes, you guys, it's just like you need sometimes guys need obviously consultation to see what type of visa. For example, if you are retired for the army or navy, your visa is type M. You're not resident yet. You type M, migrant, because you start to need to accumulate, several times, maybe two or three more visas, and then apply for the resident one, the final one, the one that's going to give you, after a few years, your Colombia citizenship. So it's, guys, even to me was surprise, because I thought, in the past, I thought that after, I don't know, 3 years, you're gonna be a Colombia citizenship. No, here it takes years. Take years. I know that for example, in the U.S., after that you are married, or uh, you have been 5 years with the green card, you finally can apply for your U.S. citizenship. But here, no, it's taking longer, and that surprised me a lot. But it's just laws. That's the law in Colombia. It is what it is. And they see, you guys, your records here. If you got records here, for example, if you got records from Migración Colombia, you did something wrong, you overstayed, and you got that record in your file, even if you're gonna apply for a visa, guys, that is a headache, because Migración Colombia and Cancillería is like the embassy. They're gonna ask you for your what's that form? Your FBI certificate? Yeah, FBI record from the US. So it's not something easy, you guys. I mean, seriously, that's what I say. Do not do um run things here, that I can't say other words, I can't use other words in front of the camera. But yes, don't do BS things here in Colombia, because it's going to be in your record and your file. And when it comes to apply for a visa, that's going to create a lot of problems. So I just let you guys know to with time, because just because don't think because you are a foreigner you are more advantage, or you got more benefits because I'm a foreigner. No, you are just a regular person who applies for a visa. If you got something in your record, that's gonna create a big trouble for you. Seriously, it's for you. It's just it is what it is, guys. So all visas are not the same. Like I explained before, visitor is indigenous nomad visa is in the visitor group. With no with digit nomad visa, you can't work here, you can't study, you can't do um any of those activities here in Colombia. Just working, you can work here, but from someone from a company, uh of a company from the States. But the rest of that, nothing you can do with that visa. Just like live here, and that is the type visitor. And for apply for another visa, for example, you got your nominal visa for 1-2 years. But I want to change to migrant, so you need to wait until that expired and apply for another type of visa, right? It's the law, you guys. It's the law. Is the law. Like for example, Andre got the migrant visa for 2 years because obviously we apply because he's my husband. Of course, he's married with a Colombiana, so that is a visa type M, and he's just waiting for up to you complete 2 years of that visa. You apply for the resident one that finally is the permanent one. So don't think that is too easy to get the Colombia citizenship or because you have money. No, everything here got a record. Everything here got a step by step. And you gotta respect the law in Colombia. In any country, is like that. I mean, you gotta respect. You can't rush uh, in the process. This is not gonna work. But yeah, the number 3 is visa laws. All visas are not the same. Ooh, there we go. The number 4 is safety and security. You can go into some areas or date women from those areas, and you think you will be safe. Yes, guys. For example, here, in in several times, some of you guys asked me or asked to Dre about they want to go to some barrios, they want to visit some barrios, and to me it's really curious because I'm like, how do you know about these barrios? How, where do you hear about those barrios? And some of you guys don't answer, but I already know the answer. I mean, you mean a girl from those two areas, and they ask my humble opinion, say, seriously, that is kind of dangerous to go over there. And if she's trying to convince you to go, it's in your whole responsibility. But I'll let you know. I mean, I'm not gonna say that Cali um is ultra safe and um city. It's not like that. No city in Colombia is ultra safe city, but there are some barrios that you can't give papaya. There's some barrios that you seriously, even the way that you dress, they find out that you're not from that barrio. So it's in your whole responsibility if you want, or if you want to go over there. For example, when we have Petronia, that the big Pacific festival that we got every year here in Cali, every August. A lot of guys they were planning to go to the after party of Petroleum, and always the after party. Yeah, we got clubs and everything, but the wilds after party are in the hood. Like they're going to party in the hood. Nothing like Medellin, nothing like that. Just people, celebrating in the streets and everything. They drink and all of that. But even me, I'm not going to those after parties in the hood because that is that is put yourself too much. That is um you don't know what can happen over there, a fight, a gunshot, whatever. So that's what I recommend, to not go over there after Petronio. Go to Airbnb or go to a club that you feel more secure. They got security around and everything, but no in the hood. I never recommend the hood, you guys. And and the worst part is that you asked before, and we let you know, we warning you guys, and you still want to go. Obviously, you're not kids. You're not teenagers. If you want to go, go. It's in your decision and your responsibility. But then don't come to us and complain like little kids. I got robbed and this is happened. And this just got, because you are in your I mean, seriously, you guys, it's your whole responsibility. It's your whole responsibility. So don't blame anybody about your decisions, because it is what it is. But yes, you guys, I mean, just don't go to some areas, especially areas that is strata 1, 2. They're not safe. I know they have beautiful people over there. They got beautiful women over there because I seen it. Beautiful black chicks over there, but it's still, it's not safe. It's not even safe for a caleño. It's not even safe for me that I was born here, that I'm going over there. No, no, for real, guys. To be sincerely, uh, seriously, it's like you take chicks to random chicks to your Airbnb. It's like the same situation here, like almost the same feeling. Like, mm-mm, seriously. Or if you go, like with people that know the area, that they live over there, that um they know you and everything, and they're gonna take care of you, or like, be careful with this and that. But rest of that, there's no reason that you gotta go over there. There's no any reason. I mean, for real. It is what it is. Safety and security. Yes, guys. You can't go to some areas. So there is some woman from those areas. Sorry. My bad. Number no, the next one, when it comes to things that you should look out when you're moving to Colombia. There we go. The weather. And yes, I mean, in Colombia, we don't have the 4 seasons that you guys have in your country, but it depends the city. We got, or we got too much sun, or is too wet, or is humidity like Cartagena, Barranquilla, and all the Atlantic coast, or is cold like Bogota, or is warm like Cali, or is cold in Pasto, South of Colombia, or is humid to the Pacific coast. That is the weather here, you guys. We don't have fall, we don't have winter, we don't have summer. No, it's just the weather. The days are different every day. But it depends the city, because many cities have different weather. Exactly, move to wherever you feel comfortable. And if you feel comfortable to, there's a lot of people that they can handle Cartagena because the weather, because it's too humidity over there. They don't like it. They say, I've been living in Florida for so many years. I don't want to be in that hot weather anymore. So they moved to this region, and it's more. It's more, it's not too cold, but it's more what, like like a spring feeling, more here to, if you want to live in a cold area. Bogota and around Bogota, and the towns around Bogota are super cold, you know. Sorry. Then coming here to the south of Colombia, yeah, we got all the coffee region. The weather is perfect. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's windy. It's a little bit cold during the night, but it's really good. It's really good. I like that weather. Then Cali, the Cali is warm. Yeah, we got some time here. Is not super hot because, I mean, if you compare summertime in the US, is the Cali is nothing compared like that. Cali is not, I appreciate so much the weather of my city because you don't feel sticky. You don't feel like you're sweating too much, like in Barranquilla or in Cartagena. That no, 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 no. I just going for visit and then come back. I can't handle that humidity all the time. That I know. No, 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 no. So yes, you guys, Cali. When people say it's too much hot in Cali. No, I can't say like, but maybe you never been outside of Cali, that you complain about, but I'm not complaining about. I'm not, you guys, because yeah, we got hot days, but I don't feel sticky. I don't have that feeling that I'm sweating and I feel sticky. That's not for me. And obviously, continue to the south. We got uh, cold weather. It's cold. It's not, obviously it's not. We don't have snow in that area, but it's cold. It really is. It really is. Like going to Ecuador and everything and cross the border, it's cold. So yeah, or whether it depends the city that you want to live or you want to visit is different. That's why if you want to visit the Atlantic coast, then here south in Colombia, make sure to pack two types of outfits, because it's different. And you're gonna, if you don't have the right clothes, you're gonna have a rough time, you guys, because it's cold. It's cold, and then in the north area is hot as hell. It's super hot. It's really hot. The border, all the states that they are in the border with Venezuela, Cúcuta, Norte de Santander, Guajira, is really hot. It is. It's way too much hot compared to way too much hot compared to Cali. It's way too much. It's hot because I like to read people comments and they say no, here in this city we are in 40, that we never use the Fahrenheit, we use the uh centimeters, is that right? Centigrados, Celsius. Okay, sorry if I said it wrong, but I'm like, oh my god, we are in 36 and you guys are in 42. That's way too much. That's way too much. I don't know if you can breathe. Seriously, it's way too much. It's way too much. I just visit, but I'm not living there. Like I told Dre, like seriously. Mm-mm. And I know that weather is gonna be crazy for the future because right now it's crazy. Hurricanes start in June this year, which is really weird. And it's just hurricanes, another hurricane, and another hurricane. And it's a lot of going on right now, guys. It's a lot of going on. A lot of going on right now with the weather around the world. But yeah, it depends. It depends what city you want to live. Yeah, Colombia got every city got different weather. So just make sure that you do your research, that you consultation, and you get more information when it comes to the city that you want to visit. Or if you're talking with a girl here, Um, ask her about the weather, about what clothes should I wear or should I bring or whatever. Seriously, because you're gonna avoid a lot of problems. A lot of foreigners, just the fact that they put food, food, food to Cartagena, they start sweating. This is no, this is the hell. This too. It is. I mean, it is. It is. That's what I say. Do your research, watch videos and everything, because or what's the weather, the weather time or whatever, any app. I mean, seriously, I do that all the time when I visit any a city, even here or outside of Colombia or whatever. I always look out for the weather, always, because I need to know, seriously. Okay, you guys, the next one. Let me drink my water. The healthcare, and this is a good one. The healthcare. Many cities have different. Oh, no, 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 no. Sorry, my bad. I'm apologize. Make sure that you have international health insurance. Yes, sir. Before moving here, and guys, in this point, to apply for a digital nomad visa, you need to have, and this is a must, and these are one of the requirements. You need to have an international health insurance. Yes, sir. You need to have an international health insurance for this type of visa, the digital nomad, and for the retire visa. If you are retired from the Navy, from the Army, you need to have a insurance, international health insurance before the application, the visa application, right? But yes, you will need it for your visa application. In these cases, yes, because they ask for that. Okay, guys. So the healthcare, you know that, and I'll explain this. Um, Several times, healthcare in Colombia is way too much cheaper compared to the US. Even though we got a really good quality of service here in Colombia, and this is something that I have a conversation with a friend, Colombian, and he always talk good about, he always compare about Colombia and the US. In Colombia is this, and the US is that, and the US amazing in Colombia, and I complain about Colombia. And I tell him, that Colombia, when it comes to healthcare, is way too much better compared to other countries and compared to the US. It's not the best of the world, but it's better. And this is part of top lists, top, yeah, a list. I'm not just saying just for saying. There are a list um, out there that they say that Colombia have better healthcare compared to the US. No wonder why so many Colombians who live in the US, they just travel here for a month or two and get all the medical service, attend all the appointments, x-rays, blood tests, medication, dental appointments, plastic surgeries, eye surgeries, cancer treatments here in Colombia. I feel really proud that we got a really good um, medical service here in Colombia, for real. Because I see guys, I see a lot of people who come and they say, I own this on my surgery, I own this on this surgery. I mean, I got I got my vesicle removed when I was 23, and I read this for a lady. She said that I still own $10,000 or 15. It was something like that from my vesicle surgery, and I was like, I, I didn't even pay for it. I mean, obviously you pay your insurance every month, always. But outside of that, the copay, I didn't pay for nothing. Forget that surgery. But there's a lot of people that own money, um, just for use their insurance. Is it's really shocking, you know. Um, and yeah, back to the story with this guy. He always compared Colombia to the U.S. and he always say that U.S. is way too much better than Colombia. So I say like, that when it comes to healthcare, we are better. When it comes to our diet, we are better. And when as soon as he went to the U.S., he back to the U.S. for a few months. I just waiting for his answer. He back to Colombia from the U.S. And he said, Andre, you know that I was thinking about you when I was in the US? And I said, what happened? But I already knew what he's gonna say, but I said, what happened? And he said, what you said about that we have better healthcare in Colombia is true. It's I never thought that I'm gonna say this, but after that I hear uh a lot of my friends who obviously they see the sign in the US, they confirm that story. They confirm that topic that we have, that you guys have better healthcare. Like we have better healthcare, and we don't pay too much, and we receive a really good quality of service. And I say, yeah, that is something that to me, when it comes to living in another country, it's just still like, how do you say, like pull me over? Is that right? You know, because I'm too spoiled with my healthcare here, that if I'm going to live in another country, I gotta make sure they have the same or better quality of healthcare over there, and not just for me, for my whole family, for my whole family, for kids. I want to. That's what I told Ray. I mean, we move to another country. That's one of the number one things after the diet, of course. But I want to make sure that we're gonna have a really good quality healthcare that we have here in Colombia. And even though we live in another country, I still pay for the healthcare here. I still pay, yeah, obviously, pay for my healthcare and for my pension, because I pay those two things for years. You know, you even though that we see if that coming or not coming, but I still pay for my retire too. But yeah, a lot of people in my family, they do that. They live in another country, they'll still pay healthcare here in Colombia, and when they're going to visit Colombia, they have all the appointments in orders, all the checkups, everything, surgeries here, because the quality and the prices are way too much better compared to the Spain, compared to the US. So I feel really, I feel really proud when it comes to healthcare, because seriously, you guys, even if you say I need to get, I want to get my cholesterol, my, I want to have like the um the heart check, even if you're going to, you going to pay for, it's not too expensive. For example, that heart check, that they put in Espanol is el electrocardiograma. Here in one of the best hospital, the best clinics that Andre and I we go for, even over there, if you pay outside of the insurance, it's around, let me do the translation, guys, because it's around, I know, I can go to my calculator right here. No. 25 divided por, it's around $33, the heart check, in one of the best clinics in Colombia. And we are part of that clinic because it's located here in Cali. $33. It's not too bad. And you can go here to any type of, they have labs, they have any type of x-rays, endoscopy, everything. And even though, even an MRI, I don't know, let me know, you guys, how much how is the what is the price of an MRA in the US? Just give me a number, because here in Colombia, where they told me, in the clinic, they say that here in Colombia for MRA, is around $215 in Colombia. So just let me know how much is an MRA in the US. Just give me a number. But here in Colombia, it's around $215 for an MRA. I saw people that they need an eye surgery, and obviously outside of the insurance, you know, I need to get this surgery right now. I can't wait. My insurance don't cover this, or example, or I don't have any insurance. It's around 4 million so pesos, like $1,000 or $900 for a really uh, um, delicate eye surgery. Here in Colombia, Andres say here. I think Andres say here. Let me go to back to the comments. Here, Andrew got two surgeries and I pay zero. Exactly. I mean, in Colombia, Andrew got the surgery here. You know, he didn't pay nothing, and he got his colon check. He didn't pay nothing because that is part of insurance. Medication for Dre, Dre takes. I mean, they don't take a lot of medication, but Dre every 3 months got a new medication for his blood pressure, and I just pay $1. That's it. Every 3 months I go for his medication, and I just pay $1 for his medication. And that medication is not cheap at all. For a Colombian, random Colombia, it it's really expensive. Okay, let me go here to the comment section. Hey Charles. So everyone, I have to say that Cali, Colombia Spanish is difficult to understand. Got me trying to brush up on my Espanol. Is still studying Portuguese. And you say that Espanol is harder than Portuguese. I think Portuguese is harder than Espanol. And I'm about to start Italian. Oh yeah, that's one of my top language to learn, Italian. It sounds really spicy, really good. To make sure that I'm safe. I think you want to say safe. And yeah, the girl of interest is from Cali, not a sister, but has a type of a body that I like. Good. Chalupa say my personal health insurance premium is going up 16%. Ibrisi say for digital nomad visa, you will need international healthcare. Yes, U.S. Criminal background check document, passport info. I mean, the U.S. criminal background check just if you got a record here in Colombia, if you overstayed, if Inmigración Colombia charge you, you got charged with Migración Colombia, you did something wrong here. For when as soon as you apply for you need your digital nomad visa, and they see that on your record, they're gonna ask you for the U.S. criminal background. Exactly. Yeah, passport information, proof of income, savings, checking account, bank statements, remote, all of that, you contract. Yeah, that's true. And my out of my pockets are going up. We pay a lot in the US. I know. After my insurance, mine was 232 for my chest to be examined through the MRA. I got an MRA for my back, and I didn't pay how to say any peso. I didn't pay for my MRA because that is part of my insurance. $12,000? Oh no. Oh no, that's way too much. 12,000 seriously? Or is $1,200. 12 is It's way too much. It's way too much. Ah, okay, Saint Hans. Ah, okay, got it. Thank you, Charles, and thank you for being thank you for being here. That's way too much. That's way too much. It's way too much. It just blows my mind. No, 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 no. I mean, Dre and I we pay around around 250. You know, $250 for both, and we got the regular insurance, the basic one. Uy, no, eso es demasiado dinero. And I'm applying for another one because I mean, I would like, okay, Dre, Dre's older. I'm not saying that he's a grandpa, but he's older, and I want to make sure that he is in the best programs, that he got everything checked, everything in order. So, as soon that we got married and after the pandemic, I've apply for that extra insurance. So that's why we have a lot of benefits. For example, Ray is in the Ray. Dre is in the blood pressure program. So every year, without pay too much, maybe $1 for the appointment and for the medication. But inside that program, Dre has X-ray every year. The X-ray, heart check, the other heart check that you need to run, that called the stress echocardiogram that he gotta run, in a machine, like do exercise, and they checking his heart, how his heart working. He got cholesterol, uh, kidney, colon check, prostate check, sugar check. What else Dre has? Part of that program, eyes check, eyes check. What else? Nutritionist, dentist, to clean his dentist for free. And I need to add that appointment. I know that he's gonna kill me in a minute because I need to schedule that appointment. Psychology. I mean, he got so much things going on just to be part of that program. And I said, I don't care. I don't care. Go for it. You need to get everything check. You need to make sure that your body is working well. So yes, you guys, seriously, even I think it was mine or his. No, I got his paperwork in another room. So Dre always got all his body check every year. And every 3 months we got the appointment with the doctor. Every 3 months we need to go to the doctor, see how's everything going, he's how the wheels are working, guys, and that is part of the program. So it's really good. That's what I feel really proud. That's what I say. I'm not. My grandma is another one. My grandma, this guy, she used to be diabetes. She's not diabetes anymore. She's outside of the diabetes program because his sugar levels are doing so good, and she's not part of the diabetes program. For 20 years, she was a diabetes person, and right now she's not. She just got his blood pressure check, her liver check. What else? My grandma got so many things, and she got a big record, and she's part of my uncle. She receives all the benefits because my uncle pay for her healthcare. So, for example, if when Ray and I we got kids, we'll still paying the same amount of money. Depends the year. Every year the insurance price increase. That's normal, but we still pay the same because they are part of my family group. So yes, you guys. I mean, it is what it is. Yes, it is what it is. But I feel really good. I feel really proud that we got all those benefits, and we just paid $200, $250 for both every single month, and we don't pay way too much if we got a surgery, maybe $5 in pesos. So I say in dollar, but in pesos is different. Medication appointments, but it's no more than $10, maybe. Andrew got therapies for his voice. We didn't pay anything for that. So yeah, I feel really comfortable. That's what I say. I'm really, guys, seriously, I'm really spoiled with my medical insurance here in Colombia. So I still pay, if we live in another country, I still pay my medical insurance here. I still, yeah, because we return, okay, we need to check this, that, all over again. Yes, you guys, seriously. That's one of the things that I love about my country. Mm, wait a second. Let me go to that's way too much. A little bit. It just blows my mind. $12,000. It's like a comedian, Venezuela comedian, that he say, even me to get this MRA, you guys, for my back. Before get that MRA, I have 3 X-rays, 3 from my back. I started having a pains back in the day. I got 3 doctor's appointment, 3 different X-rays in that part of my back, and the doctor finally say, Andrea, you need an MRA. Perfect. I got my MRA, but here in Colombia is after that they check and they see what's going on. And the final one, you got another exam, another test. Obviously, it's more serious. And of course, if you pay outside of your pocket, it's more expensive here in Colombia. But that's the final one, you know? And he say, here in the States, you got a little you one of your toes are sore and you get an MRA. And it was so funny what he said, like, you for nothing you got an MRA. And here in Colombia it's not like that. Here in Colombia they overcheck, and after that, okay, let's do this. But they always take time to see what's going on, what's the problem. Seriously, you better have a good healthcare coverage, or you will be paying 10 to 12,000 without insurance. So I'll need, and what's that? Okay, Charles, please explain me those terms. Thank you. How long can you visit Colombia before you get a visa? You have 90 days to visit Colombia without any visa. After those 90 days expire, you need to have a extension. And that extension, you go to Migración Colombia website before those 90 days. Let's say that your 90 days are over in November 5. So right now, start for apply for 3 more months to stay here. So you complete 6 months if you want to stay 6 months in Colombia. Why I say this, guys? Do your extension with Migración Colombia for real. Don't think that Colombia. Don't assume that Colombia, when you leave, you back to the U.S. or something, nobody's gonna say something to you. No, guys, because that is a perfect reason that you have a record. So when it comes to apply for Colombia, any type of visa in Colombia, you will have problems. That's what I say. Apply for your extension before the 3 months expire. If you want to stay here or you want to visit more, or your days are over, for example, here in October, and you want to back in December, apply for that extension. Okay? Yeah. Do the right thing, guys. Avoid problems with Migración Colombia. Avoid problems with Cancillería. Okay, let me. What is that? Okay, got it. There we go. Nothing wrong, but Andra keeps me getting checkups. A newborn. Yeah, um, that's a wife. That's what I was supposed to do. That's a good trait. Nothing like a woman who always looking out you for a well-being. Yeah. Okay. A1C checks your blood pressure, means that you are diabetes, diabetes. Okay, got it. Can't remember what. Okay. Measurements, I think, has something to do your oxygen. Okay. My INR check by a sexy Latina this morning. Doctor said that I was normal range. Okay, that's good. That's good. No, Dre still got his last checkup is in December. His last checkup is in December. David, thank you so much for being here. And he say the family, Andre and Andrea, apologize for the late. Oh no, that's good. That's good. But thank you so much for being here. Doesn't matter. The fact that you came to the show, that is worth it. But yes, you guys, I mean, that's where I don't complain about my healthcare. I can't. Seriously, I can't. And when we travel, obviously, every time that we travel, Andre got his medication with him, and I always make sure to get a copy of his prescription, just in case that the country that we visit, um, do a check or something and see what this medication for. So I got, a background say or his prescription. Ugh, and explain that he got blood pressure, high blood pressure, so he needs to take medication. Just for guys, seriously, just for reasons I take every time that we travel. And I think when he back to the US, he got a prescription copy too. Because just in case, you guys, when my grandma travels, she do the same thing. You know, it is what it is. Dre, I'm just making sure that you make it well. I mean, seriously, guys, we are, and it's so funny that even though that, yeah, guys get checkups and everything, but has a woman, we have more to battle because we are too emotional. So we get sick ASAP. We got surgeries ASAP. And I always compare like my mom and my dad. My dad is 61-year-old. My dad never have a surgery. My dad doesn't have any diabetes or high blood pressure problems. He got a bad diet. Yeah, my dad got a bad diet. And my mom is younger than him, and my mom got a lot of surgeries. My mom has been on therapies. My mom, not say wow, because we as a woman, we deal with so much stress and emotional stress that's why we get sick really fast. Okay. Okay, got it. Yeah, steroids, avoid those guys. They are really, really dangerous for your body. Yeah, creates really nice muscles and things and everything. You look good, but end of the day, those steroids or steroids make sure that you have high blood pressure, you got depression or anxiety in the future, you got sex problems, your liver collapse, your kidney collapse, your heart makes bigger because those steroids. So be careful with that. Even you guys, and I think now that I hear this, and I see these things, Charles, in Colombia, they start to talking about those energized drinks, Red Bull, Monster, those drinks. Because I see on the when I go to the gym, I see a lot of people drinking those before the training section, and I'm like, you have no idea how much damage you're killing. You're killing your body. You're killing your heart drinking those things. And even worse, if you're gonna train, you know that your heart is bumping harder because obviously it's got a stress, but that is a good stress. And and It's just damage your heart muscle, your pressure, your sugar levels. You can have diabetes. You can have high cholesterol. You damage your liver, your kidney, your stomach. It's a whole thing, you guys. Seriously, destroy your body. And yeah, this and Red Bull drinks and everything. Oh my God, it's too. I mean, seriously, I told even Dre's doctor. I asked him like, "Hey, doc, what about those Red Bull things and those, those these en español son energizantes." And she said, Andra, even if you don't have high blood pressure, don't even try it. Don't even take those. And people use them for be, up for in a party when they go to a party that I don't know why they have on their minds that they mix liquor with these things. Your heart is already feel um excited working the double because you're drinking. That's normal, right? But you taking these drinks, they're ultra damage for your heart, and people don't listen. And that's when I'm going to my training, I see. Thank you, Davey. I'm gonna read that in a minute. I see people that in the. It's so funny, you guys. That I see the can trash and it's full of those. In Colombia, they call Vive 100. There's like this in green. And I was like, oh my God, they don't even realize how damaged it is. They don't even realize that there are people that taking this twice per day and you can have a heart attack before 40, before 35, before 30. Damage your heart so much and and get high blood pressure for the rest of your life. It is what it is. It's one thing that you have high blood pressure, and obviously I when Dre got it, doctors say no, keep exercise, control your high blood pressure, control your diet, the salt, the sugar, but everything is fine. His heart is perfect. When Andrew got his heart checked this year, it's working well. The doctor say he got a heart of what do you say? A little boy heart is working well. It's working really well. His heart is doing good. So that means everything is going well. But you thinking you taking these drinks, these Red Bulls and everything, you know, makes your heart makes bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can have a heart attack in a minute. In a minute. And sometimes uh, even doctors can do anything because your heart is so big they can't handle anymore. They say, yeah, absolutely right. Energy drinks, yeah, that's why. And the Kevin Samuels, I heard that those every night, guys. Seriously, every night for how many years? Every night for how many years? That is so sad. Yeah, I heard that. Um, what does your dad like to eat? My dad, I mean, my dad is an old school. My dad, and it's funny. We feel that, for example, my dad can handle our diet because here in the house we eat balanced. We eat a lot of vegetables. We got fruit. Sometimes I make rice, but I make the healthy rice with quinoa or with broccoli, potatoes, but not how do you say like French fries or fried potatoes. I don't do that. You know, we use pepper. We use I buy another type of salt. We don't use sugar. We I don't make any those, and I know that you guys love that, and I like it too. But in here in the house, I don't do those fruit juice. We eat a lot of fruit, but we don't drink fruit juice here in our house. We drink a lot of tea bags from tea bags. And my dad can handle, my family can't handle our diet. My dad loved to eat red meat, chicken, uh, a lot of butter, juice, fruit juice with more sugar. And yeah, and he's doing good. And he's doing maybe because my dad, Winfield, is got a lot of indigenous blood. You know, his mom, my grandma, is 94 years old, and the only issue that she got is blood pressure. My grandma still with memory good. Only she's an old lady, but my dad have good genetic. So I assume that that's helping a lot. Mm, okay, wait a second. Hipertension, exactly. Yeah, these drinks make sure that you have high blood pressure. This drink makes sure this drink for sure, no doubt. This drink makes you that you have high blood pressure, steroids, high blood pressure, any illegal drugs, you can have high blood pressure. So yeah, he got this, and he got these drinks not helping a lot, and he got a heart attack. I switched it from sugar to stevia. And I don't consume vegetables anymore, especially leafy greens that they are part. Why my blood don't trigger my okay. I need to let me take a there we go. Okay. There we go. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Energy drinks have been the hardest to give up. But I'm about to. They are not giving me any energy at all, and I'm the fact to actually to put me to sleep. So I'm going to do my best. Yeah, because um, Charles, the doctor say if you want some energy or you want some caffeine, drink a coffee. And she say a coffee with caffeine, obviously, but not every day. She say not every day. Not drinking even uh pour coffee every day. And she said that. She said you want obviously as a human we like to drink coffee, but she said not every day. Don't be addicted to coffee. I was addicted to coffee, and that gives me a lot of anxiety. So that's why I get a coffee once in a while, once in a week, but not too much. Okay. Yes, you guys. So seriously, these drinks, a lot of heart doctors, so cardiologists here in Colombia, they got an interview this week, and they say you have no idea how much younger people before 30 we attempt with some arrhythmia, um, because they have um, the ones that they are gonna kill you or the ones that are not gonna kill you, right? So they say because I mean, younger people they become addicted to these drinks and they have no idea how much damage this drink creating on your heart. And even for a healthy person, drinking, do not drinking. Why I say you guys? Because I got a case for a dude, 35 years old. He was addicted to these drinks. He got a heart attack. And the doctor say your heart is damaged for the rest of your life. You can't even do exercise. You have high blood pressure. So you need to have a calm, a peaceful life. because you were so addicted to these dreams, so your heart start working super fast, non-stop, and that's the part that is not normal. Oh wow. Okay. Thank you so much, Char, for that. For that, I didn't know that. The spray chemicals. Ah, okay. That's why I make sure we eat here a lot of broccoli, cauliflower, spinach. But before eat this, uh, before I prepare or cook every type of vegetable, tomatoes, no bananas, but apples, pears, grapes, I make sure to wash even with soap or with vinegar. Why? Because when they're about to spray things in the supermarket, they don't even care if the cilantro is over there, the spinach, or they just spray everything. So make sure that I make sure to watch the strawberries, everything, guys, everything. You have to take a break for the caffeine too. Exactly. We come in and it won't work when you need it too. From yeah, that's where when I take my coffee, I just make sure to do that during the day, not the night, and not every day. Maybe once per week, or when I visit my family, I know that they're gonna give me coffee, so I say, okay, I'm gonna have my coffee today, but rest of the week just tea, tea all the time. Okay, you guys, let me go to my next one. My God. So we were talking about the healthcare and everything. The next one is the dating culture, of course. You know, dating only pay for playgirls. It will let you have a good woman. So obviously, be patient and do a really good local friends and everything and talk to people. But here, you know that we not date. We may be hanging out in Colombia. We're not using the term dating, right? We're just hanging out and finally see if that hanging out is working or not working. But yes, you guys, the here dating culture, dating only for pay for party girls is not gonna work. It's gonna be exciting the first months because you are new here, everything is new for you, you excited, but it's not worth it. I mean, it's not worth it if you want to serious relationship or create your legacy here. No, no, sweetie. No, 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 no. Yeah. The next one, and yeah, I mean, keep talking about the healthy food. Foods here are not unhealthy and over season like your home country. Yes, sir. I mean, and that's my number two when it comes to move out to Colombia. The food. My family in Italy, they say in Italy they eat super healthy. Obviously, they love pasta, but over there they say, Andrea, here we use a lot of vegetable. Here we eat pasta, but we olive oil. You know, olive oil is super healthy for your body and your brain. So we eat here a lot. I mean, it's really really healthy. And seriously, guys, I mean, here even that we got some canned food, of course, some frozen food, but that is in Price Mart. But here, no, we're not used to it. If we use canned food, maybe it's a tuna can, or corn can to make some eggs or something veggie, but we're not used to it. We're not used to it to eat onions in a container. But seriously, that's the things that a supermarket don't sell too much. We have those, absolutely, but we're not used to it, right? It's not part of a diet. Here in our culture, you go to a store, you go to supermarket, you go to a little store, if you are in the barrio and you get the things that you're gonna use for your meals, your lunch, your dinner. But yeah, our diet is way too much different compared to all the countries, and that's why I say like I'm spoiled in that sense too, because here we got so much. We got, I mean, seriously, guys, we got so much fruits that in other part of Colombia, that I never tried because we don't have those fruit here in this region. We got 5 regions in Colombia. Our region, or where we are located, is the Pacific region. There are some fruits that they just grow just in the Atlantic region, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of fruits, a lot of things that even as a Colombians we never try because it's not part of our region. Just we're going to visit that city or that town, we try for, but rest of that, no. So I feel really, really, really blessed over diet. And Charles, for those embolias, then I know what you mean. Garlic help you a lot. The garlic is number one healthy, how do you say, medication, on natural medication for anxiety, for cholesterol, for those for your blood. Garlic is really good for your heart. So garlic is really good. It's really, really good. Yeah, when it comes to vitamins, turmeric too. Turmeric is really good with black pepper for your health. Is the number one anti. I'm gonna say this in my broken English. Anti-inflammatory. Number one, turmeric. Number one, to avoid colon cancer and so many cancers. Turmeric. We mix with black pepper. Yeah, turmeric is really good. It's really good. That would the doctor say. Oh, what's that? The doctor told me, Andre specialist say turmeric is really good to avoid a lot of type of cancers. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Anti-inflammatorio. Turmeric, garlic, ginger. Don't miss, don't miss turmeric and ginger. No, or you take this one before first, and you take the other one, but don't miss it because uh yeah, I can take garlic and a peel. Yeah, we take garlic here in the house. I take 2 garlic peels every day. Every day before eating, I take my garlic peels every day. But yeah, ginger, amazing. Ginger is really good for your blood too, Charles. Ginger is really good. But for example, if you're taking medication for if your blood is too, I'm gonna say in my English, it's too slow, you know, ginger is gonna help you a lot. But if you take this type of medication for not have these issues on your blood, don't take ginger or garlic. Yeah, because it's just like take natural medication and chemical medication at the same time. No, 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 no. Yeah. For example, when you got a surgery, they say do not take garlic, do not take ginger or onions because you will have issues during the surgery. Okay. Yeah, it's really good. We have Prisma in the Caribbean. Oh, that's good. Well, we got Prisma here next to us, just 2 minutes away. And I got over there my turmeric, my cinnamon tea. Guys, another thing, cinnamon tea is really good if you have diabetes issues, or you have your sugar is a little bit high. Cinnamon tea is for sure 100% is going to help you. The cinnamon tea a lot. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Okay, and the next one. Be yourself. Don't assume that you have to pretend to be someone else and you're not to attract people. Yeah. Seriously, just be yourself. Only respect the culture, respect the country, in this case, Colombia. And for God's sake, if you live in here, don't make TikToks and say Colombia because that even worse. And I know that you already know, guys, that I feel ultra offended when I see those videos, and even worse if you visit the country one time in your life. That's really, really offensive, you guys. But yeah, be yourself, and it's one of the keys to have a good life here. And of course, you guys, if you got any type of question, you know that we you can have you can test me on Instagram under Wallace TV or Law Crossing Borders, or an email, or here, whatever. You can contact us any type of questions or doubt, when it comes to relocate to Colombia. And yes, thank you so much, you guys, for being here. One more chapter with Andrea Wallace TV. I hope that everybody is well and safe, because these hurricanes season and everything. So really, I was kind of worried last night about this, but thank you so much that it wasn't too strong, like reporters say. But I hope everybody is safe, out there. And we'll see you the next live stream on Andrea Wallace TV. Thank you so much for being here. And you guys have a really, really good night.